Kevin, what was said at halftime, or what was the biggest adjustment made there at halftime?
We had to just change things up on Blake Griffin. I mean, he was backing us down, making shots, and we were, again, we were too passive. Just kind of let him, let him get his way with us, have his way with us. And we were trying to trap him, but hell, we couldn't get there in time. He was spinning, he was coming from the free throw line on down and stuff like that. And actually, when we went small, we were able to front him with that. Trev did a nice job on him, and then Dwight did a nice job of bodying up on him and not letting him get quite as free as he was in the first half. He had a phenomenal first half. And then we couldn't make it. We had a tough time making a three and tough time making a free throw there for a while. That never helps.
When you went small, Joe, at the 4, how much did that sort of help open things up for some of the things offensively?
Well, we were able to drive and kick off that a little bit more, and attack them. I thought Trevor had 15 points, 13 rebounds, 10 defensive rebounds was huge, and Dwight was just good all night. Dwight was just solid in the paint, just big in there, and was played great basketball. I think at halftime we had 10 turnovers, if I'm not mistaken, 8, 10. So we had 4 in the second half, which is huge for us, and we just got to quit turning the doggone ball over. I thought in the second quarter they got free for 41 points. Our defense let us down. We missed some shots, but we had some turnovers too, and we just got to clean that up.
James picks up that 4th foul real early in the 3rd, and then Dwight not far after. You stuck with Dwight. Did you just almost have no choice at that point?
Well, yeah, I was looking for some spark, and that small lineup, and that lineup of Brew and Trev have been good, throughout the year for us. And I thought, well, let me give them a shot there, and I didn't want James to get another quick foul, another foul, because. And so I just wanted to sit him for a while, and actually, that group started really getting the defense turned up. We were making stops, and then we were able to get out and run a little bit, and we just got more energy with that group. And then when we went back to James just got fouled, coming down the stretch, got to the line, and made free throws and gave us a little bit of separation in that 3rd quarter was huge for us.
Kevin, Terrence struggled in game number 1 in the first half tonight. What changed for him in the second half?
I just think Terrence, we watched a little film again at halftime, and, TJ just had to be more aggressive. He just, TJ's a hell of a talent. He just, he's his first experience in the playoffs, really. He didn't play last year. And he just, sometimes it takes a little time to warm up and everything. But he closed game 5 for us against Dallas and was great, in game 5. And then I thought that his defense, his rim protecting, and his effort on the offensive glass and getting a second, he ran through on a jump ball and just grabbed it and got it dunked. Those were he made just a ton of big plays, and a lot of, like I tell the guys all the time, you guys got to make plays out there. Held that down, jumping on the ball, then getting the tip. Those things are huge plays, and those a lot of times no one will write about that, but that's a huge point in that game for us, and those are the plays you've got to make. And like I say, our ability not to turn it over in the second half, was big for us. And then again, we went out and got 15 offensive rebounds. We got last-second shots, and that's kind of what we've been a pretty good offensive rebounding team all year long. We just got to go in there and scrap and fight for it.
Coach, with the way that you defended Blake Griffin in the second half and the adjustments you made, it seemed like it also took away some of the shots that guys like Redick and Barnes were getting. Were you satisfied kind of with the way you slowed the rest of the team around Blake as well?
Well, yeah, that second quarter, they just were house on fire, and particularly Blake. And then, yeah, we look, we made a couple adjustments, but mostly we just tried to be, just more physical and get up on stuff and try to force guys different ways, and don't let them settle in. And Redick's great at coming off of down screens and stuff. We just got to stay attached to him. Jamal's is a tough one-on-one cover on the perimeter, but we have a plan on how to play him, and when we did it, it was better. But I just think it kind of started with our energy level picked up, and the guys, you know, started catching a rhythm from just their energy on the defensive end, and that's you know what you got to do. I mean, our held them to 44 in the second half, and they had 41 in the second quarter. So you can see it was a different, you know, different energy level by us.
Coach, the reoccurring theme of going small, inserting TJ at the 5 kind of eliminated the whole hacker rocket situation, and it seems like that's been something we've been looking for the last throughout the last series in those final games with San Antonio. Somebody to move them away from that. What caused that decision tonight to go with TJ?
Well, you know, James got in foul trouble, so you know we went a little bit smaller, and you know, I thought TJ was bringing pretty good juice out there. You know, I mean, we played TJ in a lot of different spots, you know, all year long. We played him at the 5 sometimes, and you know, it was just one of those matchup deals where he was able to. He was guarding DeAndre Jordan, and he did a nice job of protecting the rim. He had a couple shots that came in there, and he went up high and made some big blocks for us. And he just, you know, it did take him out of the, you know, hack a guy. And you know, so I know that we'll see a lot of that hacking our guys in LA. You know, bottom line is we did miss 22 free throws, man. We got to step up and make a few more.
That stretch where James did have to sit, do you think that helped him maybe just settle him down?
Yeah, I thought so, because I mean, a lot of times I'll let James play when he gets 4, but tonight I just had the gut feeling that it might be better just to sit him for a little bit, and just, I didn't want him to get a charge or all of a sudden get a push up or get his 5th in some kind of way where he's trying to make up for things, and he was really amped up coming out of halftime, and I just felt that, and you know, I think he was in my ear, but let me play. Finally, he sat down and got a drink and relaxed a little bit. I said, I'm going to get you back in a couple minutes, just relax. And he came out and he had a real calm demeanor about him, which was, when I called him to come up, he just came up and I looked at him and I was like, okay. He just was very, very calm. He walked by me and I said, hey, you know, you had a good rest, let's go to work. And he did a great job. So, you know, sometimes, who knows, sometimes it's just sitting over there, calms you down, and he saw the guys have some success, and so it was just, you know, just good for him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doc is looking in shortly.